here. Welcome back to Let's Play Let's Limit Ratchet and Clank, where we are taking care of the Clank-only section of Orxon, homeworld of the Blarg. Last time, we got the Magna Boots. This time, we're going to get an Infobot. And, hopefully not blow up a lot of things. Well, hopefully blow up a lot of things, just not ourselves. We're just Clank because Ratchet cannot survive on Orxon without an oxygen mask. Ow! Not cool. Yeah, getting some of those TNTs to explode as Clank can be a bit touchy. Still very worth it, but... unlike in your average Zelda game, just because we... just once we bought all the weapons doesn't mean we'll have no need for money in this one. Okay. Thought I'd make note of that. There's a gold bolt up there. We actually will not be able to get that within the restrictions of our limiter run. Because reaching there requires a weapon that we do not yet, that is on the banned list. Anyway, we won't need it for this particular run. We already have plenty of gold bolts. And I'm probably going to get plenty more before we're all done. Okay, let's see where this goes. This floor is a giant circuit board. So you need to realize how to time things. Figure out where all the circuits are going. And keep the synthenoids safe. I know I sound unsure, but that's because I don't know their official name. I should call them Pickbots, because I keep on relating them to Pikmin. Once you get the bots through, it's safe to go back and explore this room fully as Clank. And we're making progress slowly. You guys wait here. Just chill. Just be chill. And I'll be right back in a few seconds. Actually, yeah, a few seconds. I'm gonna speed this segment up. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're back in. It's time to take these pickbots over bridge over troubled lots of things. Kind of looks like diarrhea. Really, really bad diarrhea. And we don't want to fall in it. The more I think about it, the more grossed out I get. And I'm not a germaphobe or anything. I know that's really rare among gamers. Or at least it is in... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Come on, Einstein. Good job. Good job. You win the Nope prize. The Nope Bell Pieces prize. There. I tried. I failed. Good job. And you're going to fight frogs, apparently. Yep. It's like a dumbed down version of Pikmin, these Clank segments. Ah! Stop it! Here I expected to turn around and see 30 more. Yep. But Ninjo, I don't get it. What's so different between something like this and something like this in Tiny Tank where they change the pace of the game? The difference is that it works. It functions. You can tell a lot of time and effort went into developing this part of the game. Go on, guys. You can do it. You're the best around, and no one's ever gonna get you down. Yeah, there's a lot of pickpots in this area. In fact, you might even say that this is Clank's biggest moment. There's lots of dangerous enemies. The stakes are pretty high, and he's viewing the suffering of the enemy. Not to mention also having to deal with Ratchet, who's still mad about Clank helping him fall into Quark's trap. But that's part of Clank's character. He's very naive. Okay. We're almost done with Orxon. At least for now. And use your bodies as bullets, and now we have the info bot. We're done! We just gotta reach our hand out and take it. And get a lot of bolts. Come on, Clank. Keep on collecting these bolts that are your size. Even though you have a shrink ray of some type in your chest, and that's how you're able to hold all these bolts and all of Ratchet's weapons. Though it begs the question, do they shrink in mass too? Or do they only shrink in size?
Better not let Ratchet see this one.
Infobot for Planet Pokitaru acquired. Pokemon Taru. I put it in your head, now you can't get it out. Part of me apologizes, but another part of me is glad. And I see a bolt. Or technically I see a nut. and Clank gets back on the ship.
Hey, you giving me these or not?
They are magnetic. I appear to be stuck to them.
Oh. What do you have in there?
Gears, metal filings, dust.
You know what I mean. What is it?
I will show you this, but you must promise to stay focused on our mission.
Is it something about Quark?
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe I Resort, the sun shines 24 hours a day. Visitors get a free O2 mask to explore our warm waters. The benign marine life will welcome you to the big blue world under the sea.
Nope.
You can also use our complimentary tree flippers to partake in speed swimming. So come to Joe I Resort and leave your world and your troubles behind.
July Resort. Pokitaru.
I knew it.
Oh, come on. Switch off your nerd circuits and have some fun. Look, we'll go just long enough to pick up the O2 mask.
Perhaps the extra oxygen will help your brain to function properly.
Yeah, and maybe the salt water will rust your mouth shut.
Anyway, we're not going to go to planet Pokitaru yet because, well, first off, of all the planets in this game, limit or run or no, it's probably the one I have the most trouble with. Even though Orxon is definitely tougher. We haven't seen the tough segments yet. Obviously, we get the O2 mask there, we can return, and Ratchet can explore Orxon. There, I said it. But we're going to Gaspar next, and I don't know if we're going to be able to finish it completely today, but I really hope we can. Because it's a big planet with a lot of stuff to explore and lots of bolts to get. I like this planet's music. And the atmosphere is really interesting too. And it's the biggest level in the game when you fully explore it. Anyway, rule number 1, lava hurts. If you touch it, you'll pull a Mario and jump up. Rule number 2, break stuff. Break all of the stuff. This is probably the best place in the game to go if you need bolts for something, especially if you're trying to buy the Rhino. We actually could have gone to the weapons vendor back there before going over here, but I just prefer to knock this out as soon as possible. And what's available in the vendor won't really help us as much for this particular segment. Are these robot dogs quacking at me? They are! You're not ducks. Also, I have a lot of money now, but when we buy what's in the vendor, it's not banned for once. I never realized how all the banned weapons just kind of became available back to back to back to back to back like they did. And say hello to my friend, Pyrocketer. He is a good buddy of mine and he helps me do stuff, like destroying stuff. I always thought this was a really cool way to advance through this particular planet. Now you can grab onto the docking ring up there, which is also a swing shot thing. A yellow swing shot device. Maybe a swing shot tether. You know what's funny? This is another game that, as far as the art style goes, without it, each individual planet would seem very similar. Some would just be a little tougher. But just because of the art style and the different plants and machines and stuff you see, each planet has a really different feel to it. Music helps too, but... And we're gonna just hover on over here and take these guys out with our wrench. Because they're not that tough. They're not that tough. Pyrocketer makes them a little easier, but they're not that tough to begin with. They're just not. It's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal. Bigs of them's deal. And there are 2 ships up here. You have to sink them both in order to progress. I think the other one was where we were supposed to go. I'm fairly certain I just destroyed them out of order. But it's still not that... Oh! Good job, Ratchet. And there's a little installation built out of this little volcano. That's cool. I like that. I like it. I like it. I think we might want to stay on this in order to get back there. I think that might be the way we're supposed to do it. If not, I'm going to hit the lava and die. But I'm pretty sure we can make this jump. Well, I regret nothing! Okay, now let's go around to the other side, see if there's any more ships or anything we can use to advance. Oh, there definitely is another ships. And another bolts. Destroy the fuel line, sink the ship, stop drag. These are all ships that would have been likely used to bomb other planets. Ah! Ah! I didn't see it. I was not ready. Not ready. I didn't want. When you don't see it coming is whenever it freaks you out the most. And you probably just saw what we were going for by coming this way. We have to sink the remainder of the ships. Ah! Stop doing that! Me. It was not Ratchet's fault, that was my fault. My fingers, I guess, are getting a little tired, but still, it's not healthy. Lava is not a soothing spa treatment, Ratchet. No matter what anybody has told you, I would not recommend it. And hey, it's above ground, so it is lava. I got it right. Yay! Science. And you can see our prize. Now you can identify it. That's right. All this trouble for another gold bolt. But was it really trouble? I don't think so. I think it was mostly just a good time. And we got lots of other bolts on the way. In fact, we're not done yet. We still get to get the bolts for this platform. Platform. Squishy, squishy platform. But it does beg the question what kind of material this platform is made out of. Is it just me, or do you guys keep on seeing like a little white ghost appearing out of the right side of the screen too? It's creepy. I kind of hope that it shows up on the recording. Okay. There we go. We're making some progress now. Notice how the game actually recommended the Devastator there for this level. And let's go check out the vendor.
Hi there, Buzzball.
Say hello to the Well-oper. Normally, in any other type of run, I would skip the Well-oper because it's just a melee weapon like the wrench, except that instead of like the wrench, it does a lot of damage. So, considering we're restricted to mostly melee anyways, it's actually very, very helpful. Okay, that explosion was incredibly well timed. Especially since I don't think it had anything to do with the animation. I'm pretty sure it happened independently of the Well-oper thing. This is what the Well-oper does. It's just a slightly slower, slightly more powerful attack than the wrench. Also, we can use it to destroy metal boxes, so there's that. It will be useful to us in this run. Actually, we need to get back in there. Especially considering how hurt I am. See these things? Say hello to Ratchet Clank's version of the Creeper. No, I wanted to get out. Good job. I also don't want to die, but I might die. But the Well-oper handles them well. You might even say it handles them Well-oper. Oh God! The problem comes whenever they start mixing them in with other enemies. Thank you for killing yourselves, It helps me to not die as often and as painfully. It is very helpful. You see, they really don't stand much of a chance against the Well-oper. But most other weapons they can resist. I'm pretty sure they can even tank a Devastator hit. And we're going to get these last few bolts, and then we're going to make our way to the turret platform and hopefully not die. Because I haven't mentioned that 100 times yet, and you're probably not even getting sick of it. And this guy's going to say hello and goodbye forever. And we're in here. There's an achievement, I'm pretty sure, if you can take down one of these things. But you have to lead them a crazy amount. And it's not really worth it. Or maybe it's a whole bunch of... I don't know, I don't care. It does not matter to me. It is irrelevant. Even irrelevant. Which is a cousin of the woolly mammoth. I screwed that joke up. See, this is why I don't do comedy. Well, that and the fact that everybody does comedy, so... Anyways, we're just having a good time. Wow, we've almost hit our time limit. Help! No! Go away! Good. Bad boy. Girl. Whatever you are. Whatever gender, I don't discriminate. Girls can be bad too. Okay, see all these tanks? They're just set pieces. Those guys, however, are not set pieces. Ow! No! I hit the button! Why did... Okay, guys, we're coming back in. I have two nanotech this time, and I learned that the Well-oper OCOs these missile soldiers. No, I hit you! You cheat! Okay, here we try again. Let's not die this time as much. A little less death would be great. No, I hit B! Why are you so slow? Okay, hello everybody. Here we are again, this time at full health with an extra piece of nanotech in the retreat area. If I can't do it this time, there's something seriously wrong with my brain. There we go! At long last! And we get to go to the next area at full health because of the extra nanotech. That's much more like it. That area is not that hard. I mean, it's not that easy, but it's not as hard as I was making it out to be. As I was making it look. This area, on the other hand, is much harder. I wish I had the Devastator, but I don't. So let's go on ahead, finish this room off, then I'll go on ahead and end this recording. 3, 2, 1, go! Well, everybody, I've been Ninjo X the Enlightened Gamer. Until next time, stay enlightened. Hello everybody, Ninjo X here. Thank you very, very much if you made it this far into the video. If you want to show more support, you can subscribe to see more of my channel stuff. You can feel free to click on any of the links on the screen to check out my past videos, or go to my channel and check them out if you don't have annotations available to you. Please be liberal with likes, and feel free to ask me anything in the comments. As this is a very small channel, I have no problem answering any persistent questions you have, and even listening to suggestions. If you want to show even more support, you can go and check out the Facebook page. Well, that's all I've got to say. Until next time, as always, and as I've already said, stay enlightened.